Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear it okay? I'm loving this vibe already. This music is good. I feel like I'm in Labyrinth, like in a maze. The movie Labyrinth. In the Labyrinth, I should say. Jeez. It's one of those mornings, guys. Bear with me. Right? This is cool. Look at this gorgeous ass pixel art. That was spooky. What was that? Is it too loud? 'Cause it's blaring in my ears right now. Isn't this pretty? Is it gonna like do that again? That kinda wanna see it again. It's fine for you? Okay, good. Good. Is it gonna do that again? Do it again. That's spooky! Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Oh. Hello? Oh, is this me? How do I... Oh, okay, it's just a clicking. I'm clicking. Me clicking. I love clicking. You don't sound so good, Doc.
Miss Bateman, welcome back to Ticehurst House.
Ticehurst House.
Been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
You got a nurse. I still have my...
You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
How do I do that? Oh, okay. I clicked the button. I don't... Ooh. Oh my god, this is so pretty, guys. What?
Dearest mother, I hope this letter will reach you.
Okay, I have to click to make it go. That's nice, actually.
I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
I'm into it. Cool, cool. Dearest mother. That's it. End of story. Ooh. This is gorgeous pixel art. Holy crap.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night.
Oh.
As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Shoulder. Right? Isn't it so pretty? Wow.
The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Bewley. Bewley. Deep in the moors. Arrival. No station master.
No station master in sight.
I
I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Left? Oh boy, it's a lot to read. Okay, hold up. Left click to walk, interact. Right click to examine. Okay. To access the inventory and menu, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Oh, okay. Left click on an inventory item to select it. Right click to examine it. Okay. Once an inventory item is selected, you can right click to deselect it. Okay. You can double click on an exit to teleport directly to it. Okay. The game will occasionally autosave. You can also save anytime via the menu. Okay. Okay. Understood. Game saved. Oh, okay, we can't.
My mother always told me not to walk on railway tracks.
Okay. Oh! I clicked off the game by accident.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter.
Oh. Dear Miss Bateman, Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of They just pronounced it. Booley? No. They just pronounced it. I'm gonna say it wrong. Booley? Where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legends, and there is rumor of secrets to be found deep within. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Booley? Bole? Right? And excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn. Plough and Furrow Inn in Booley. Am I saying it wrong? I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. There's another one. Dear Miss Bateman, marvelous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn. The inn has... Why do they always say the end of the... Okay. The inn has fine rooms which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hobbs Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey. So we have to get to the inn.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
What?
I'm quite accustomed to it.
Wait. Oh, I clicked through. Oh.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much.
Your local used to be the... Really? That's cool.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now.
It is Bewley,
I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
I wish you a pleasant journey.
Hey, Big Spaces! How are you? Welcome in.
My mother always...
How do I go?
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
Yeah, I'll tell the truth.
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
They speak like me in Eternal.
That was
It's
odd.
amazing. Can I go this way now? How do
If I take the sign, how would the trains know where to stop?
No, I don't. How do I go? This way? No! I keep closing out the game.
Hello? Hello there?
Oh, there we go. It's highlighted. I wasn't noticing that. I miss living up there. Give me nostalgia. Ah, so cool. Hello, little guy. Hi, little baby. Okay. Which way do I go?
The old woman told me to go straight ahead to get to the inn.
Oh,
I'll have time to explore tomorrow.
fine. It's a door. Looks like a blacksmith cart.
It looks like I'm in the market square. I should find the inn. It looks like... This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
I would love to.
It looks like I'm in the market square. I should find the inn.
Is this the
The
end?
blacksmith looks closed.
Oh,
Beating raw metal into a fine object is an admirable skill. It looks like...
oh. Jesus. Shoes.
I don't wish to disturb the locals.
I want to disturb the locals. I don't. I don't. Oh, here it is.
The plough and furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
If he lets us in. You gonna let me in?
Hello there.
No.
What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodding weather?
There, it is before 8 a.m. Are you good? Down to road half mile. Right, the music is really cool. He's totally sober, yeah.
I'm heading to the plough and furrow.
Bloody good pub, that. It has the finest ales in the whole county.
I
I'll
bet.
take you there if you like.
I believe we are standing directly in front of it.
Oh, so we are. Please,
Yes.
give us a kiss now, won't you?
No, no kissies. No. And thank you for the big lurk, Raffi. Listen, I drink in the morning too. I don't judge. This guy, I don't want him near me though. To be fair. The breakfast pint, of course. He'll run. Yeah, I don't want him near me. Humor him? Slap him. I don't want to slap him. Let's see. What does humor him mean?
It's hard to refuse such an elegant offer, but I simply must go and freshen up first.
Huh.
I've had a long journey today.
Of course, lass.
Now, would you please let me pass? I'm getting soaked.
Sorry, lass. Sorry. I'll come back to find you later.
Great. Thank you.
What a buffoon.
If I could drink in public like you can in the UK, oh boy.
I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
is this?
I don't wish to take it.
Oh. Stalker unlocked. I hope not. Hopefully he forgets. He seems not totally here, you know? A room. We need a room.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
A room.
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass.
Did I pay?
How can I help you?
Do you know a man named 𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
I'm staring at my game backlog. What do I do? What games are poking at you the most, Laura? Our police are just so fun here, right, Big? They're just so fun.
How much is the room again?
3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
How much is the...
3...
Bye for now.
As you were.
How do I...
I do not need to use the lavatory.
Are they here?
Excuse me, lass. Upstairs is for paying lodgers only.
My apologies.
Oh, I probably have to hand him my money.
This is payment for the room.
I'm
Thank
getting it slowly. It's
Can
been
I
a
ask
while.
for your name, lass?
𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰.
And
Thomasina.
will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Beaulieu tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key.
Thanks.
Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives. This shall do nicely. Time to change into something more comfortable.
Oh, lovely. Cool.
Much better.
Close the door, bestie. We're a bit of an exhibitionist. Assassin's Creed Origins might be interesting. Could play a few runs of Curse of the Dead Gods. Hellblade is still staring at me, but I kind of want to wait till I'm really in the mood for that one. Fair. And Lords of the Fallen. Ooh. Got a lot of good options there. Only hard on my shoulder after too many fights. Oh, congrats! Congrats, Eddie.
I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Hee hee.
I don't wish to take it.
Okay.
Ah, complimentary matches. Useful.
Yeah, we can take them.
There's only 1 match left, though. As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this here.
Fine.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
Alright. I forget there's a Star Wars MMO. Oh, that looks like it might be him.
Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Charming.
Alright. I have a feeling this is our dude.
Hello, sir.
Right,
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
you're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ha! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril. What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me?
Aye,
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
that be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
Valid.
I take it you are not enamored with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here.
Yeah, let me
It's as simple
swamp.
as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Fascinating.
Hello, miss.
What you want?
I...
Bugger
What
off.
you want?
Hello, sir.
What?
I'm waiting here for a man named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know him?
I don't. Do you, love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
Good day, sir.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
Hey
You
Raven,
look
welcome
like one of
in.
those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
So once I gifted you ghosts, it might be. You know what stinks is Steam doesn't help you keep track of what was given to you versus what you've bought. I wish I had like a gift log. I don't think I bought this one. I think you did give it to me, right? Or did I get it? I don't remember. It was a while ago. If you did give it to me, thank you. The blonde had a neck like a bobblehead. She was like a little yellow wobblehead. Excuse you, with the nipping. This goblin is just nipping me. Sir. Speaking of bobblehead, I got a little bobblehead on my lap. Has Mr. Shoulder arrived
Has
yet?
Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
What can you tell me about
What
him?
can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
Ooh! Sorry.
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye. You're a grave robber.
I keep getting called that.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating
unleashing
barrows all over the country.
She is.
I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting. But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nowt about a Hobbs Barrow.
Archaeologist. Yeah. I don't know why she just doesn't call herself an archaeologist. 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫'𝔰. Stanley Kemp.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Oh.
Well,
That's him.
I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
How'd the D&D go? Did you win? We did! We beat the Jabberwock on Tuesday night. We did beat the Jabberwock. Thank you for asking. And yeah, now we're just gonna be wrapping up the mystery, and D&D will be coming to an end soon. All the episodes will be highlighted and saved, so the VODs will be accessible forever. This might be before archaeology was properly defined. Early on, they called themselves adventurers, especially when they went abroad to do it. That makes sense. I didn't know. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. Brobra. I checked my receipts. Ghost. Yes, this is one I gifted you in case you're actually... I was actually wondering. Thank you, Raven. And thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying this very much. Had far fewer ethical concerns. True. True. Oh, buttspot. Also, the amount of game staring at me is growing. Oh no! All the games are calling for you, Laura.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobbs Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the Barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
If
Why
he'll-
are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
Like
I
needle
enjoy
points.
nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, eh?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
I was an adventurer like you once, then I got Glass in the pub asking too many questions.
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Oh no!
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier. Looks like you freshened up, but I know I won't be getting that kiss.
You're quite right.
I were a fool for how I carried on. I'm sorry. The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say,
He's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
Sure, let's just give him his drink, right? I've been looking to use a Jabberwock type character in D&D since the last campaign, 6-7 years ago. Do it yeah. It'll be another 3-year long campaign. It's fun though. That'll be cool. It'll be cool to have a Jabberwock. He was tricky. He was he almost wiped us out. He almost wiped us out. He was a hard boss. Which is fun. I like when there's hard bosses. The hags were like, took him down way too easily. I think we just got lucky though. I like my campaigns long and I cannot lie. You other people can't deny. When a campaign walks in with a really short story and a I don't know. I remember correctly that you played Unavowed on stream already. Yeah, that was... I was still living at home, so that would have been 2022. Or living with my parents, I should say. Yeah, that was a good one. And that's got a lot of replayability. Because I didn't realize that there's so many different dialogues you get depending on what job you take. So I look forward to playing that again. It was fun. I'd probably play it offline, but I did enjoy it a lot. We were a bartender. I do have a hag coven written in. Hell yeah! What have you been playing your campaign with? Like this site software? Oh, that's just Roll20. Yeah, my DM likes Roll20. It's free, and I guess I wouldn't be... he knows it well, so that's what he uses. Yeah, I shouldn't say I've been using Roll20. My DM uses Roll20. I just participate. Is it free? I thought you have to pay for assets and tokens. I'll ask. I thought it was, but I don't know, actually. I'll ask Eddie. I know it's like my account is free. Yeah, I imagine for extra stuff maybe you have to pay for it. I'm about to do so much hag BS with them, making them endgame hags. Ooh. Hag dragon? Cool. Very cool. I love hags so much. They're so fun. And the loot is usually very good. Very good loot. Gonna lurk while I play more Fallout 4. Hell yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Raven. And thank you again for the game. The essentials are free. Yes. Can you import your own things, or is it blocked off and gated? I want to say you can import, but I don't know. Old Rebel, no. One of my campaigns with the Hag Coven, the loot was all cursed. That's the fun part, though. That's the fun part. My first campaign ever, I actually still have some of my item cards. The items were like semi-cursed, like silly little curses. Like I picked up an item that was just described as a sickly penis. And of course my character's like, yeah, I want it. And it was an alchemy jug, but still just looks like a sickly penis the whole time. There's also a scab cloak that once you put it on, it doesn't come off, and it's just a cloak made of scabs. It's disgusting. Very funny, though. Curse on and curses for everybody. The curse hag dragon flagon wagon. Should we give this guy an ale? Do we want to give this guy another beer? I don't want to sass him. Let's do it.
One ale, coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard's shoulder.
We want the story, right? We want the story. Can we look at
I
these?
don't want to take the painting with me.
Can I look at the
A
painting?
pixie-faced peasant boy, painted in a naive style.
Oh, I
A
can.
majestic animal, cut down in his prime. This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this.
Okay. Oh, it's sensual.
How can I help you?
My cousin's seen Rasputin's preserved. Oh, she went to that museum? Cool. I want to see it one day. It's gross. I've only seen pictures. I forget which museum it is. Which museum is that? It's like the genital museum or something.
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't have to do
This
that.
was the last of my money.
Oh,
Kenneth
no.
will be here tomorrow with more funds.
Oh. Why didn't we bring more with us?
Please, Miss Bateman, an ale to wet me whistle. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard.
Oh, I have to hand it to him. Alright. Here you go, sir.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you.
Better be fucking worth it.
Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then. Old Len. Leonard Shaw.
Are you shitting my
Papa?
dick?
Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor.
That's the last of our money. How strong is this ale? He's seen in Russia, I think, 10 plus years ago. Dang. Oh, butt spot. Upload your own art for tokens. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. There's also compendiums for monsters you haven't prepared a stat block for your monsters to roll with. That's right, okay. Yeah, super lightweight, and there goes our fucking
Mr.
money.
Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Oh, man.
How can I help you?
A water, please.
May I trouble you for a glass of water?
If it's water you're after, I just refilled the jug in your room for you.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
This may come in handy. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
I think we're about to splash this water on him.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
This man is unbelievable.
Super lightweight. Damn.
It feels like an hour has passed. Perhaps I should go in there and check on him.
No!
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely. Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there? The jug is empty. The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it.
Valid.
The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime. Some excavations are best left to others.
True. He's dead, murder mystery? Might be.
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Hi, kitty.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Or are you?
I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven. The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side. I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
What the literal fuck?
Excuse me, sir. Sir?
What if he is a shapeshifter? Oh, it's so pretty.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best turn back to the inn. I don't wish to go knocking door to door.
Valid. Yeah, I got an achievement for a man disappearing into the darkness for some reason.
How can I help you?
There's a door to the outside in the gents' lavatories. Why is it bolted?
That door doesn't even have a lock.
So you didn't lock the door?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
I
Sus.
thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett.
Unless he's the
Don't
cat.
worry, lass. He'll be back.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
What? In the fuck? I think he is a shapeshifter. The existence of a literal fuck implies that there is also the prospect of a rhetorical fuck. This is true. From down drunkard to the inn. Sir, true. Hey, Cystic, welcome in. Wish is such a baby. Yeah, you see this? He's so baby. Rhetorical sounded funny in my head. Guys, what do I do? This guy just ghosted us.
The mangy thing is fast asleep.
Maybe because
I'd
he's
rather not
drunk.
touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven. I don't wish to give that away. The door is blocked from the outside. I should go out and take a look.
Thought we. Can I go in the back? Oh, Allie. A glove.
Pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing. Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar. Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that? Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
What if Mr. Tillett is the local goblin? Assuming there's a goblin.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. My parents fucked there 4 a.m. Foods of tastiness. So enjoy your food, Nacho Man. A shape-shifting mystery would be nice to write now I think about it. Yeah. Fuck-butted is a good one too, indeed. Yeah. You can't be fuck-butted into existence. You can't.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
And then this guy.
Good evening, sir.
Nothing.
A fine exemplar of inebriation. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Go to bed, I'm tired.
Yes, I must get some sleep.
Hey,
I shall track
Christmas!
down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Long time no see, how you
Miss
doing?
Bateman,
Yes?
off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
A rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should
Fucking
hope
better.
so. This
Ain't
is
fucking
turning into
better.
a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Beauty.
Quite.
They mean well.
Beauty,
believe me.
beauty, beauty.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please,
remember
call
that's
me
how you say it.
Stanley.
Thanks, Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
If that cat comes in here, I swear to God. I don't know why. This is spooky. Oh. Is it the cat? I don't know why. I just had this feeling. I just had this feeling. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh. Wow, this is really well done. Ah! But! First day, Adventus. We got an achievement for the first day. It's just like random achievements. Look. What?
Such horrid dreams.
Yeah, such horrid dreams. Oh, do you sleep in your boots, girl?
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
Weird.
As I suspected. I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat.
It was quite a wretched-looking cat.
I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this Barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Yeah, we spent the last bit of our money on him.
A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor. Perhaps a local landmark. A decorative plate depicting a goat.
A goat!
The wardrobe looks old, perhaps 100 years or more in age. A fine white glove, gents style. I found it in the alleyway behind the plough and furrow.
What do I do with this glove? Let me catch up with chat. Oh boy. So the guy swindled a nail from you, passed out, and disappeared without giving you any information. Yeah, he did. He's rude. My laptop gave up. The ghost and my phone screen was more cracks than screen. Oh, I'm sorry, Christmas. It sucks when our technology doesn't work for us anymore. It was good to have you back. That catwalk was really freaky, right? It was well done. Beautiful animation. Let's go pick the road. Nice flaps. A mischievous ghost. What's wrong with the kitty cat? It's mysterious. Nothing really wrong with it, besides his cursed ass face. But it's mysterious. Got a human monk, nice. That definitely does in a dream, right? She's like a fighter in D&D that refuses to take off their armor to sleep. True. Kitty cat. We're also suspecting that cat, Christmas, is a man. Friendly ghost. So appropriate. That cat is back again. Goat equals satanic, probably. Town's up to no good. Yeah, this is some Wicker Man shit. I think I had a face like Winston Churchill. I have a new phone, but no new computer so far. Oh, and they're expensive. Oh, we got ads in 4.5 minutes, by the way. Right? It might be a person. It might be a person. Oh, let's save. Oh. Wee wee. Okay, Mush, stop biting my ankle. Ankle biter.
A decrepit set of drawers.
All right.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Wicker Man is not a roller coaster. It might be. It's also one of my favorite movies ever. The original, of course. It's a great movie. Excuse you. Someone's just making a mess all over the place. You're making a mess. You're making a stinky winky mess. Yeah. If the cat's actually the town drunkard, he probably drank as much as Churchill. Was Churchill known for drinking? I don't know my alcohol history very well. What's this picture?
A colourful work depicting a bashful knight.
A bashful knight?
It is signed N. Hamley. A biblical scene of some kind. An angel is depicted looking longingly to the heavens.
Wrinklewood? I guess we looked at all the pictures. We got an achievement.
The painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. Stanley is yet to set the fire for today.
What's this?
It's a crudely painted scene that appears to be of a biblical nature.
And those supposed to be pixel boobies?
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Yeah, we're talking about the
Not
cat.
really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Ah, Herbert. Oh, he's a harmless thing.
Herbert!
He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Herbert!
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp.
Are you biting me?
I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Nice.
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such.
Afraid
He usually
of my
packs
mug
it in a
again.
large crate.
Ow, ow.
Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store
Stop.
it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Gosh, I'm trying to pay attention. Ow! What? Since when do you have issues with my mug? You used to be fine with it. Oh, okay. You used to be fine with this. Gary Oldman gave himself nicotine poison from portraying Churchill and smoking so many cigars. What? A walking distillery? Oh, it must have smelled terrible. Isn't that a serial killer in a movie? If I remember correctly, lots of movie references. Bateman is the last name of a serial killer in a movie. Yes. I think that's Psycho? Right? Could probably hold a match to him to turn him into a flamethrower. Insane amount of alcohol. Ew! Oh, you know when people drink like a lot, it like you can smell it through their pores? He must have smelled like that. That's so gross. Excuse you. Okay. I think Mush has to go into his cage for a bit. I'll be right back. You're being stinky winky. Okay. I think Mush had to poop. Ever hear that green tech story about the guy that boofed brewer's yeast to give himself the autoimmune condition where your body creates ethanol? No, I've not heard that story. Does that work? That can't work, right? Aaron Bates is Psycho. Patrick Bateman is American Psycho. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for the distinction. And Batman is a psycho we deserve. That's true. I don't know what he said because Mush was biting me. What should I say, guys? I don't know if, was anyone paying attention? I wasn't. Let's just say, is it safe to do such a thing?
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing more of it.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Miss Bateman?
Yes?
Yes.
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were. I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass.
What?
I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
What?
You do?
I do. Many here do.
He knows of Hobbs Barrow.
That place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Tell me more!
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Where does he live?
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
Something about storing your equipment in the shed in the back. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's safe. He lied to us, yeah. Apparently you can have a natural condition where your stomach actually creates ethanol naturally and it will actually cause your blood to be constantly infused with alcohol. Resulted in a DUI for one gentleman, and they only found out about the condition by him fighting the charge. How rare is that? That sucks. Auto brewery guy? Auto brewery. What a name. I'll have to look that up. That's so... Chubby Emu? Okay, I'll have to read that. That's so interesting. YouTube. Okay, thank you. Thank you, FLCL. Chubby Emu is wild. I don't know who Chubby Emu is. Welcome back, Nacho Man. Hobbs
Why
Barrow?
lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Where's Hobbs Barrow?
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it. I have a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Assuming Kenneth is gonna come. Assuming anyone's reliable here. But still poison, yeah. He's a doctor who explains weird stuff that happen to people, not for the easily worried or anxious people. True. A lot of it is not very weird, more like the consequences of their actions. Okay. Actions are usually weird. Fair. Man drinks 12 energy drinks. This is what happens to his insides. 12 energy drinks? In a day? A man put herbicide on his balls for 2 weeks. Why? Why? Why are you putting that on your balls? Here's what happened to his brain? I want to know what happened to his balls. Isn't constant. It can be managed by avoiding carbs. Carbs also zero carb diet. Helps the alcohol production. You think he died? Herbicide? Odd indeed. Odd indeed.
The window box is well out of reach.
Oh, look at this little bird.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them. He looks like a rather shady character.
We're so judgy. Zero carbs is not an easy thing to do, though. Yeah, especially if you mean, like, all carbs, because then that means, like, apples and, like, not just gluten, you know. His brain was in his balls. Fucking apparently. I can only assume he wasn't washing properly and weeds started growing there and this was his solution, or maybe he thought pubes were actually plants. Yikes. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Christmas. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh, I could use that. I was doing a lot of dance practice yesterday and I am sore. But I will have a new video. I recorded one yesterday. I wasn't crazy about it. But I like the dance. The dance I was really happy with. My face, I'm not. But I'm still gonna post it anyway. Still gonna post it anyway. Because I'm happy with the dance. And thank you again, Christmas. Nice flaps, Raven. He started growing lichen on his nuts. When suddenly your entire back cracks. It's so good. Piss flap strong today, indeed. Yeah, new video. One did post yesterday. It was a longer version of the one I uploaded on my Instagram. Because Instagram Reels don't let you post very long stuff. It's annoying. Doesn't lichen glow in the dark? I don't think so. Maybe some can? Maybe some... Yeah, maybe specific varieties might be bioluminescent, but I think mostly it's not. It may depend on where you are and where you live. A dog?
The post has been embellished with a fine bronze bust of a horse. Sturdy looking barrels, no doubt used to store ale. Hello. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around, dear love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
So pretty. Okay, so I can't really go that way. I know there's glow-in-the-dark plankton, so why not? There's probably glow-in-the-dark, like, in somewhere. But, like, not all of it glows.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
My name is 𝔤𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. What's yours?
Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Betty.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless!
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
I remember liking glowing in the dark from Minecraft. Turn up nude to the rain. That mental image. Which mental image?
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
She's so blunt.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Oh, we're knocking on people's doors now.
I don't think anyone is home.
Why are we knocking now?
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin. No one here.
Hello?
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
I don't have any money.
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
I understand. My name is 𝔤𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. What's yours?
Mrs. 𝔸𝔠𝔠𝔠.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. 𝔸𝔠𝔠𝔠𝔠.
Likewise, pet.
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
What can you tell me about
What can you
him?
tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord.
Okay.
He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
A person at rave. It's like Harold from Fallout, but his tree trunk junk glows in the dark. Funny. Ooh, pretty. What's this way? That's the merry whistling, I imagine. Oh, what the fuck? Why is he puking? Don't go near me.
I'm very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
I don't even have something to do that with.
Are you sure this is the only way, Father?
I beg you. It's the only cure for this torturous malady.
I literally don't have anything to use to do so, sir. Is it normal to call people pet? Or is that an old people thing? It might be like a British thing. That thing may be popular in some communities. He's drunk. Is he? Why does he want me to cut him? Sir, you're okay. Liquored Vicar. His humor. Middle Gale solid Grey Fox vibes. I don't know what to do to help him.
Now isn't the...
I don't know how to help you, sir.
I'm not sure they would... Are you
It's the only...
I don't know how to help you. Spectacles?
Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Okay, I can cut him with that.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand.
Yeah, we don't want to cut ourselves.
This should work.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna fucking cut this guy.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Okay. A curious remedy. We got an achievement for cutting the priest.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach,
Forgot about
Vicar
bloodletting.
of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
Gus. Are you from Bewley?
Are you from Bewley originally?
I said it right.
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
Interesting. Hurt me more. He kind of looks like a spider. A little bit, yeah. Blooding used to be considered a medical practice for certain conditions. Yeah, which came first? That or using leeches to do it, right? Wasn't that a thing? No, you didn't ask, but... Treatment, please. You should try beta blockers for his hypertension. That would be good. What is it like being the vicar?
What is it like being the vicar here?
Vicar.
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
It's a fine
St.
building.
Edmunds is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What about your congregation?
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say. but those that remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
It's a quiet town. The railway line, which I presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
I'm looking for Mr. 𝔤𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
No.
He was to meet me last night at the 𝔤𝔤𝔻𝔻, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father.
Do you know
Do
where
you
he
know where
lives?
Mr. 𝔤𝔬𝔻 lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now. A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Capital.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go to Mr. 𝔤𝔬𝔻's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Okay, he's doing much better. Did he really just eat a blackberry? Pretty sus.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me. Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Does anyone know? I don't think I've read Richard II. Or did I? I did study Shakespeare, so I'm embarrassed to say I don't remember, because it's been like a decade. Oh god, it's been a decade. I'm gonna guess. It's giving. It's giving. I wish I could have him repeat that. Hamlet?
Hamlet?
Magnificent guess, Miss Bateman.
Ah.
But I'm afraid that passage is from Richard II.
I don't know if I read that
Studying
one.
the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
I don't think I read that one. I'm like, it's hard because a lot of people die in all of them, so it's like...
Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
It is.
Indeed. The moors are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms.
Shakespeare.
How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
I don't want to talk about this. Romeo and Juliet, still a classic. Classic. Dust and earth and sorrow and executors and wills. So many forms. Shapeshifters. He's warming me up for shapeshifters. I agree. I think we're being prepped for shapeshifters. I do. What do you think, Booba? He's been very... I have Baloo here with me too. He's been very quiet. You're vibing with the music and the story. It's good. Yeah. And you can't hear anything.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
We got to get a...
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain. Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Oh, we can be here?
Daddy, wake up!
Oh, no.
Daddy is sleeping. Mummy? Mummy?
Man.
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Why does the nurse look like a skeleton?
But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all.
It's always... I won't get into it. I won't get into it.
Come along now.
Sad, though. Very sad.
Hello? She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the
Christmas,
moors.
thank you for the biddies.
I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid. But we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this.
Funny story about Shakespeare from my parents.
Legend has it that this cairn
Hermia's
has stood
Hermia.
here for over 1,000
Amazing.
years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
The Devil's Toe? Which
Beg your
toe?
pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now, onward.
The Devil's Toe. His pinky toe. Nah, that looks like a Somewhere in the middle.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
A cottage. Oh, chickens! Chickens, chickens.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now. No need to thank me after your providential assistance today.
Chickens make everything all better.
I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
A sweet little hen, plump and well-groomed.
A good baby.
A fearsome-looking beast. Mr. Shoulder?
Mr. Fuckface!
Is Thomasina Bateman here?
Yeah.
I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home? It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked. A pair of thick woolen trousers.
Someone was here to do... Oh?
That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Let's see.
The gloves are a pair.
He was
Does this mean
there.
Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me? A woolen undergarment. Mr. Shoulder must have dropped the matching glove. What was he doing in the alley?
Being a
It was
cat?
rather rude of him not to come inside and see me. A sweet little hen, plump and well-groomed.
Can I pet it?
Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
Hey! We got a hen hater over here.
No sign of life?
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Better a cottage than a cabin. What's wrong with a cabin? Protein is great. I was about to type a hater as a combination of hen and hater, but then realized. And then realized. Okay, gotcha. Congrats on finishing your weight training. You go ahead. I'm gonna look around further.
You go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope
explore.
Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet?
Correct. That I shall say good night till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
What a wiener.
This must provide a charming view across the moor. I'm rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste. As I trudged back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Shoulder.
The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
How do we do that? I think I remember. I want to go that way. That's right, we can... think this way. I'm remembering! I'm remembering, sort of. Is that our friend?
Where is Kenneth? He was supposed to wait for me at the station.
Why is this... Oh?
Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
Oh, Miss Bateman.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
Yeah.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink. Then it's all a blur. I woke up in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
About last night.
What were you gonna tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
He almost jumped because of the train.
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more
Because
if
of
I
the
bought
butt.
you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
Oh, I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
What the fuck? We got swindled so bad. He's hiding something.
You're hiding something, Mr. Tillett. I don't believe you.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you? I just wanted another drink.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Aye, I don't remember out.
About last night. You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss. Then... nothing.
Guy's so
You must have
sus.
missed me when I came out.
I did not. I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
Oh, aye. A sight for sore eyes.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye.
Yes. You must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillett.
But you just said it were blocked.
There must be an explanation.
This guy is so sus.
My mind has drawn a blank.
What?
Why was the door blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Aye. I'll survive.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
What the
Impossible.
fuck? I'm...
Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses. Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
I can't remember.
Bullshit!
It. Please, this is important.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Bateman.
No, you're not.
I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
This has got
I'm
Wicker
sure
Man
you-
vibes. I feel like we're gonna get killed.
So, you work here?
We're gonna get killed here.
Aye. Bewley Station Master at your service. Would you like to buy a ticket?
Not just yet, thank you. I understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get turned into, like, one of her little puddings. One of her little puddings.
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit of that. I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that much. A sense of duty can do wonders for a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
All right.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Is it that fucking sussy ass cat? Cyril?
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully, no one got off the last train.
Really hate that station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley. This is our town, our land. 'Tis no place for outsiders.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No. I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow. Do you know where it is?
Mind your own business, lass.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Ah.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, lass.
What? Can we explore this way? Oh. Ooh.
I shall see you later this evening, gents.
Well, I say. Greetings, my dear.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait. Some nerve.
Some nerve indeed.
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
What happened, Bubba? Why are you flying? Touching the ladies? Ugh. Ow. Egg. Egg baby. Say hi, everybody. What scared you? What are you leaning away from? There you go. Stinky wink. Upset Kiwi. Kiwi time. The bear probably has goblins like Hobbs from Fable. I hope. He's a freaking sussy cat, though. Maybe it's a red herring and she's just a nice old lady and there's nothing suspicious about the pies. I'm hoping. That's a hope. It's scrum time. Hopefully not. No scrum time, right?
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
If you say so.
I do. I'm sorry, but it's not safe to walk through here while we're working. By order of Lord Panswick.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right, Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away. But his lordship doesn't like questions. Or visitors. Now, please leave us to our work.
Wow.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Bewley.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Fine. I will. Now, where were we supposed to be going before? Oh, the post. The post. What did the post look like? It says shoes. I don't know what the post looks like.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom. Hello?
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors.
Someone nice?
My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Lord
Nice to meet
Pancake.
you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Wonderful.
Pants dick.
What a treat.
Father Flapjack. I love it.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
Don't trust him. I don't
The
want
man
to.
were in a hurry.
I
I
don't
know
wanna
he
trust
has
him.
family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses.
Everyone's so unreliable here. Oh my god. This long guy is gonna be the most evil. Respect the nice ones. Yeah, yeah. It's giving Wicker Man, I have to say. They're all like, I don't know.
When will Mr. Price be back?
It's giving Wicker
He
Man.
didn't say. Could be tonight.
I know
could
it's
be
not.
a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Great.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Do you know?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well,
yeah, where's
I must
the dog
thank him
we
when I
hear?
see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
Okay.
You flatter me, Mr. Long.
New blood sounds kind of sus. Scratch that. Really? They want my blood. That's what they want.
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we're all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey, I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger. The postmaster, if you're looking to collect your post.
That's so stinky. Oh, window.
There's my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it.
Yeah,
I
why
can see
did
an
Kenneth
envelope
show
tucked
up?
behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence.
Why did he show up? That's so
I'm going to have to get in there.
I'm getting nervous, guys. Kenneth is the cat? Perhaps. So we can't do anything. Maybe... No one's here yet either? I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. I lost track. You, are you gonna give me any information?
My name is Thomasina, and you are?
Now then, it's none of your concern, love.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
I don't think he's gonna help me much.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
What's yours?
Wally?
Wally! I do wonder why puzzle games protagonists are always broke. Perhaps. Thank goodness John Cena's not here.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
Be very
No.
strange.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to.
Why's that?
'Cause he has a lot of money.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Water, welcome in.
Goodbye.
Oh, we can knock on the doors now? We couldn't before.
Nobody home. The road did.
Alright, we can't really go this way. Alright. Fair, fair. It's supposed to be a cozy game. I mean, it's still cozy. It's just mysterious. At least I'm finding it quite cozy. Can I go in here yet? I don't know why I need to go in a shoe store. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going in there. Yeah, where are we? I mean... Wait, there's a fairy circle.
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
I do.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
No.
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible.
They summon fairies.
What a peculiar name. The Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself. The Devil's Toe, a local landmark.
I don't see a toe either.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
We got ads in 2.5 minutes, guys. Not that cozy, lots of spooks. It's not that spooky yet. The art style's really pretty, right? My little brain can't handle mystery. I need to know everything. Fair. I'm sure fairies would only put the... Perhaps.
I've no...
He just leaves his...
Slightly damp. Mr. Shoulder must have dropped... What was he doing? Rather rude of him not...
It is rude.
The trousers feel damp.
He was out in the
Freshly
rain.
hung, or still
I wonder if
wet
that was
from
that
last
guy we
night's
followed
rain.
into the moors.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood. I've come a long way to meet you, Mr. Shoulder. Please open the door.
I know. They don't even have like a little coop or anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Kenneth didn't show up. We don't have money. Our crate. We don't have access to our crate. We can't go exploring into the moors, unfortunately. I'd love to, though. I guess we haven't gone into the parish yet.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans. Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner. Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be. Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
Valid.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years. The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Okay, nothing really in here. Can you go in here?
It's locked.
I wonder what would have happened if we didn't give what's his face. Oh,
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
valid.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, little one?
Jane.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jane. My name is Thomasina.
The beck?
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their birthday.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
We were just talking to Wally about remember. I can't remember where we found him.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Yeah, kick him. Kick him!
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
Ah, here's the quest.
Yes, but don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
Aww.
I will. Where do you live?
A home, maybe Wally, or maybe he's a poor Myrtle. I'm going to...
Yeah, we're gonna
Goodbye.
kick him.
Bye, miss.
Sweet little flowers. Damp rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun. Remarkable, a gargantuan fossilised ammonite. This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
Alright, let's go back to Wally. Where the hell was Wally again? Where? Yeah, expansive, open rolling, infertile land. Oh, I didn't realize it was. That makes sense. It is boggy, so it would be infertile. One that is peaty and dominated by grasses and sedges. I want to see him more one day. There he is, motherfucker.
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
Ooh, it's not nice.
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's true, and I gave them a doll.
Where can I find...
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
Oh.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it.
Bring it taken away by the Fae.
Think about bringing that doll back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Goodbye. The road disappears.
Right, this isn't the way I want to go. We want to go back that way. So I have to listen for bells? Oh no, not this guy. No, not you. Not you. I support violence in this case. Children do be creepy. They be doing all that creepy stuff. I guess we'll see if we hear bells.
I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous.
I hear bells though.
It looks like something has been buried in the middle. I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible. It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
Yeah, how do I dig that up? I don't have a way of digging stuff. Oh, we have a journal? Jesus. On me leg. On me butt. Oh, butt's fat. What's with the ominous dog barking? I think just ambience. Just for the sake of ambience sake. Yeah, it might be Hell's Bells. How do I get that?
The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander.
I hear bells here. How do I dig something up? I don't have a way to dig things up.
Good day.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina.
George Crozier. Can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye. Born and bred.
Born and bred.
That's where my father's forge.
Is this John Cena? This is him?
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be
John
horses
Cena.
needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Bewley?
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives?
He's a little
I need
asshole.
to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the... Can't tell you how...
No, we
Thank you.
knew that already.
What can you tell me of Lord Hanswick?
Yeah, who's this
His
dude?
lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Are characters John Cena or the little girl who kicked this kid?
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass.
Characters John
Too many
Cena.
to put a name to.
Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer
Ellen.
a quieter pace. Aye.
Market
When do
day?
market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Cabbage is good. We
Aye.
like cabbage.
Speak to you later.
I need a shovel.
Alas, it is not mine to take. A fantastic specimen. The blacksmith is right here. The bucket is rusty and this must belong to someone.
There's something I need to find to dig up things. How do I do that, though?
I'm not hungry at the moment. Good day, sir.
He's just fucking pissed. He is pissed.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
It's funny.
I must say, last night has rather put me off.
Valid. Oh, we are almost out of time. Where can I get a shovel? Wally, little shit. Or something to dig. Something to dig. If is it there?
I can't remove the plaque.
No, can I read the plaque?
A small plaque beside the door reads Vicarage. I don't think anyone...
It's fine. Yeah, see what I can find out about Mr. Shoulder and how's Barrow. Nowhere to be seen. How do I get in there without attracting too much attention? Can Stanley to allow me to open a tab? Okay, well, let's do that then. Let's try and open a tab then.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you. So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
How can I open a tab again?
Leave me an item of value. I'll give it back to you at the end when it will be time to pay the piper.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
Not right now.
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Alright, perfect. The game saved. And I think this is where we'll wrap up for the day. And yeah, wrap up for the day. Period.